I am about to try it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to show you how to install Kodi on a show device. That's right. You didn't think it was possible. You thought you were locked down, but guess what? If you got one of these, you can put it on there. Back in front of the Show 15 now, where we're going to show you guys how to install Kodi on this device. So the first thing you have to do this is a Show 15. I'm not going to say the name because it will wake up. Once you have the Show 15, you will get a prompt that asks you if you'd like to upgrade your experience to the Fire TV experience. You go ahead and upgrade this device to the Fire TV experience, where you will come back and you will see this little dot right here. See that? Right there. Once you have that, then you're well on your way to getting Kodi. So guys, what is Kodi? So Kodi is a multimedia app that has been around for a really, really long time, and it used to be called XBMC for Xbox Media Center. They did change the name. Now, what is important about this Kodi app is that people write add-ons for it, and you can actually download add-ons to watch certain things. I won't tell you what, because obviously we're not going to be breaking the law here, but a good app like this might assist you in watching certain things. It has all kinds of apps. You can also actually just play multimedia from a server. You can install apps directly onto Kodi, like YouTube, if you would like, but the important thing is you can install these add-ons. These are video add-ons, and to do that, you have to find the repository and install them from the repository, which I will show you here momentarily, but this is Kodi. All right, let's quickly go over what you have to do to install Kodi on your Echo Show 15. First, you go into the Fire TV. You go ahead and go to Find, and you search for the Developer menu. Developer Tools menu there. Here it is. Go ahead and open that. It pops up this little window. You can just hit the back button on your remote or either on the display remote. You're going to have Toolless installed as well. So go ahead and do that, and you're going to have File Explorer installed as well. When you press on them, you should be able to install them. Now let's go get Kodi TV. So we can hit back button here or back on the remote. So we will need the downloader for that. So back to the home screen. Go to Find. Try that again. Find, search for downloader. There it is there. Go ahead and install downloader. Once it's installed, open it up. Now it's telling you that there's limited functionality for touch. So now, once you have downloader installed, you browse to either this full link, or you go to Kodi.tv. And remember, this is limited touch. So if we just go to Kodi.tv, if you don't want to type in that whole link, you're going to have to get the 32-bit version. Go to the little menu here. Go to download. Go to Android, the little Android robot. Get the 32-bit version. The 64-bit version will not work. it will go ahead and download. Once it's done, it's going to attempt to install, which is going to fail. This doesn't work because when you hit settings, it's just going to disappear. So just click done on downloader. Or actually you have to use your remote. Again, the touch doesn't work on a lot of things. Click the home button here or on the screen to get back to your Fire TV mode. Go into your apps. Find your developer tools menu, open that. Just hit the back button to get out of that. Now on File Explorer, you have to use your remote. Again, see how it says limited touch? You're going to want to go to your downloader folder where you downloaded that Kodi. Select the one you just downloaded. I have a couple in here. So just select it with the middle button or on the screen. Click cut. Hit the back button either here or on the screen remote. Go to download and paste it. Once that's pasted, go back again, go into Toolless, right there. Toolless or whatever it's called. Open that. Find your download folder. Find the app you just copied. It's one. These are old. I've done it a couple of times now. But open up the Kodi app. It will then say continue, and it will install, and it will finish. And then once it's done, you will see that if you go to the home screen now, and you go to all your apps, you have this wonderful Kodi. There is proof that Kodi works on the Show 15. And then now we will show you how to put a good app like the Crew into this. Okay, now that we have this installed, you're going to want to put something in it. So to do that, you need to get a add-on. So if you go to settings, file manager, add source, browse, click enter a name for this, call it Crew, and then click none where it says path. Okay, so here is the path, https://team-crew.github.io. Click OK, click OK, click back. I'm just going to use the remote because it's easier. Go to add-ons. The touch works. Install from zip file. Yes. You'll have to enable unknown sources when it gives you the warning. You can enable unknown sources. Come back here, click on the Crew. There's the repository. It is installing now. There we go, add-on installed. Now install from repository. Click the Crew repo. Click video add-ons. Click the Crew, install, and then OK. It is installing now. Shouldn't take too long. It's at 7%. At 20. We'll be back. Oh, it's already at 7. I was gonna pause it, but it's almost done, and now it is installed. Let's hit the back button on the remote here. And go back to the home. Now we have the Crew. And you can proceed to enjoy your favorite things on your Echo Show 15. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel if this was helpful, and we will see you next time.
All right, how many do you want to get?
200.
200 pounds. By the pound.
Is that a lot?
Biggest boat ever driven up this river.
One blue jay. Big ol'. Oh my God. One blue jay.
We can drive my motor. What did you got video?
What the hell? Dude. Oh. Got the depth. This thing is insane. It goes down.
It goes down.
It don't go down. It do go down.
Robert, it goes down.
No, it don't.
It do go down.
It do go down. Oh shit balls.
Hell yeah.
It do go down. I like this place. Man, it'd be fun to live there and just walk. Oh. Yep. Right on the. Right into the tornado. Water resistant. Oh! This is saltwater resistant. Oh! Water resistant. Good shit. Weather. It'll be live underwater. Let's go do shots.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's go. This thing's kind of sick. It's big. Do they just do shrimp? This guy?
Yeah.
Dang. That's awesome. We need to buy like how many pounds?
I don't know.
10 pounds of Royal Reds.
They usually buy. Hopefully they got Royal Reds. I don't know if they have them or not. They usually do. But the price is so good, and they're like that IQF frozen, I think. So phenomenal. Like fresh when you defrost it.
Got some good video today. Camera got ruined. Phone got soaked. Saltwater resistant. Scraps. We bought some here at one time, me and you. They were fantastic. I remember. That's the net.
Yeah.
God.
You was waiting. You're not looking at. I didn't catch you looking at porn, did I?
No.
I don't blame you.
Where'd you come from?
We pulled up on our own shrimp boat. We got our own shrimp boat. But we're no good at catching shrimp, so we figured we'd just borrow from you. What's up, man?
I'm watching some HBO show.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You got royal reds?
I don't have royal red. I got small white shrimp for 3, really big white shrimp for 4.
You got
flounder
medium?
for 4. I don't have anything between that size. The only other thing I got is headless.
Headless what size?
21.25 to.
Oh yeah, that'll work. You want to just do headless, so we have to do, we'll fuck with anything?
Yeah.
$6? All right, how many do you want to get?
200.
200 pounds. By the pound.
Not a lot.
And do you have ice? Because I'm on the boat and I don't have it.
I don't have ice.
We'll be back
So
in
we'll
10
need a
minutes.
lot because they need to keep the good ones cold. So we'll let the other ones defrost.
All right, so
and we'll
600.
throw those out. So we need like
600 rounds.
yeah, easily. How many you want to get though? Show me what the
No, like 10 pounds.
Let's look at 5 pounds real fast. You're not surprised.
Let's
Okay.
do this.
That looks about 5 pounds. Wrap it up.
There you go. That's probably close to this.
God, that's going to be a good meal, dude.
Actually,
What if that's 5 pounds?
it might be close to it, actually.
We'll do shrimp and grits without the grits.
Go ahead. The bottom. Did it look good?
Yeah.
Oh, you shake it out to get all the shit out of it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get all that. That's why I put it in the basket.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
When are you gonna have royal reds again?
Probably not till December,
Oh,
January.
really?
Yeah. We usually don't get them till like around then.
Yeah.
These are going to be amazing. I can't wait to see like how we're going to cook them.
I'm gonna do a sequel bowl.
Yes.
Hell yeah. And actually, we need to start defrosting anyway, so don't make sure.
No, they're going to be fine. We'll be home in 10 minutes, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
10-minute ride. Scores is like 5 minutes away, and then we'll be.
Scores? Is that where we're going?
No, the one in Mayport's closer. Oak Club. Man, I got.
Smell tomorrow, boy. Woo!
So
Yup.
5 pounds.
Man, let's go, man. You were like, oh no, man.
You want that?
Yeah, we'll take that. Do you want more? I mean, that's 5 pounds.
What do you think? Who are we going to cook for, though? Like just us?
Well, we can send them because they're frozen, so you can use what you want and then put the other ones.
Is that enough to cook for like neighbors and all that stuff?
I mean, it's fine.
That's 5. That's probably around 110, 120 shrimp.
Dang.
A half pound. Most people, like if you put it in a boil,
Yeah.
you're eating about a half pound, maybe.
I say
Okay.
about a half pound to a pound when I talk about a boil
Yeah.
usually for most
So
people.
that's 5. So that's 5 people. So what do you want to do? You want to get more?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we do like the same for me? Like you get 5, I'll
I'll
get
get
5.
5. You get 5.
And then we'll
You
just
take
freeze
credit
them.
card, right?
It's
Yeah.
5% charge on
That's
Oh
fine.
hell no!
5%.
But I pulled up on our own shrimp boat. We have a discount. No, you
Nah, man, you scared
We have
the
an
hell out of
electric.
me. That's the charge.
should be more.
But our boat's electric, so we get
It's true.
an electric negative discount.
You get a tax credit. Huh?
Yep. Yeah, I'll get some too, and that way if we have.
Flounders, how they get you flounders?
No, I'll catch them in the net. They're smaller. Yeah, they just come through.
How much you ask for the flounders?
They're $4 a pound.
Well, let's get a flounder. I'll buy a flounder.
Get a flounder.
Can we get a 200-pound flounder?
200
Or 200 1-pound ones?
But you gotta fillet.
No, but like what? I mean, just give us
He knows. I don't know anything about
You
him.
know how to play him?
No, you're gonna fillet.
Oh, okay.
You got a fillet knife in the boat. Give us a flounder,
I can.
You want to fly?
please, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One or two?
Probably 1, 2, to be honest.
2 flounders.
Yeah, they're not that big, so.
What, maybe pounders, 1.5 pounders, maybe?
2 pounder flounder.
Do that.
Right on.
Yeah. This thing feels good. Why
a lot.
are you sitting here? You don't have a fucking blow on you.
Oh, what?
You're missing out on all the good cold air.
No, it does work pretty good though, don't it?
It does. You got a lot of shrimp, brother.
Oh, this ain't nothing, man.
Dang.
This is literally probably 0.01% of what we get.
And you guys, do you freeze them on the boat?
Yeah.
That IQ, what's it called? IQF or whatever it is?
Yeah, IQS.
Yeah, what does that acronym stand for? Instant?
I think it's like instant quick freeze or
Oh,
something like that,
yeah.
or individually quick froze, something
Yeah.
like that. Look at that, it's pretty much 5.5.
Dude, your skills are on point.
But yeah, I mean, some boats do it with like nitrogen and tank,
Oh, yeah.
like squeeze boxes, but we use like a brine tank, so
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit better.
That's a
We
poke.
don't use any
Look at
kind of
this sick one.
preservative.
It sucks that they have to poke the air out of every little shrimp. They have to put like little pokers in
I'm sure they
them,
do
like the thing.
Yeah.
Terry, whatever his name was.
The descending?
Yeah, when you descend your shrimp, you got to poke a hole in each one.
Exactly. What's going on, man?
Heading into a storm. Oh, away from the storm. Beautiful here, stormy right over there. It's gonna be a good video. that place. Yeah. Ow! Ow, my balls! Ow! Oh, I'm gonna park my car in the backyard. I'll park wherever I want. Fixer upper. Yeah. It's mine. Ow! Oh yeah. Ow! Sick. I love that one. Dude. That's a nice one. That one too. What? I remember. I haven't seen that boat. That's like a different one.
Alright, let me show you the big house.
All right, let's go. The house with that. Oh, that one. Yeah, they got a boat hat. Like they got a. Ow! What? Ow! Ow! My balls! Ow! Fuck! I can't even edit. Oh man, that thing is sick. This thing. Whoa, what is this? No way. No fucking way. That's a, what? What the hell? How do I not know about this place? Look at the boat. Dude, that's like $1 million worth of pavers. Oh, boathouse.
John, they're going to build another big one right here.
I want to live there.
John's just working on this one.
What? What the? Oh, they're building one. That other place is sick. Oh, this is like, right by our house, right?
Yeah, Fort Caroline.
Fort Caroline, yeah. Look at that boathouse. They got their golf cart parked down there. Yo!
That's the Fort Caroline Park right here.
Yeah, they're right there.
And then here's the back.
Oh, watch this. What? Look. sir. There's the fort. Yo, what neighborhood is this? Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, I got 18 cars. Oh, that's the where we always drive with the golf cart, right there. Okay, I know where we are. Ow! Balls! Ow! Fuck! Ow! This thing needs better shocks. Maybe. Probably.
Yeah, figure it out.
We'll either not or do it. One or the other. Yeah, I think I can.
Oh, nice scout on top of that one. Go ahead somewhere.
We passed this guy on the way up. No. I thought we passed that dude.
All right, letting you off, all right?
All right.
Right here in the Supercar Street Racing kitchen again with Brad. And while we are working on our project, sometimes we need something extra. And that extra is this plant. Just kidding, it's actually in this box right here. When I was cleaning the wheels last time, I noticed I did not have a proper set of brushes to get in all the cracks of the wheels. So we went ahead and picked up something today that's going to help us out with our cleaning of the wheels on the Model S Plaid. Plan today is to get this unboxed, go ahead and go out into the garage and see if we can actually do some wheel cleaning. So let's get going. Welcome to the channel. Let's get to work. In the Supercar Street Racing Awesome Kitchen now with Brad. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for liking and subscribing while you're here, and welcome. And today we have something for you from Amazon. It is something that sits inside this box that's going to help us clean the Tesla Model S Plaid wheels. So what we're going to do here today is get this thing unboxed, go ahead and take a look at it and see if it actually does everything that they say it's going to do on Amazon. Right in front of me is Don King's lookalike hair and also a box. Let's get that opened up and see what all is inside. And first thing in the box we have is a nice terry cloth towel. Looks like a buffing towel. It's very soft. I could definitely see using this on the Model S Plaid paint without an issue. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that where we're going. Next thing in the box is a nice washing sponge, which I will not need because I don't wash the car. I don't have to. Don't take it out in the rain. Next thing is a nice, I guess this is a duster brush. Have to open it and find out. Then right in front of me inside of the box we have some little brushes which will be helpful in doing the wheels. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes of detail brushes. Moving forward into the box, now we have I don't know exactly what that is, but it has some hooks that look like it will definitely do some damage to your paint job. Do not put those on your paint. Not sure what those are for yet. We also in the box have another smaller, I think this is a duster. I'm not 100% sure what that is. We'll have to look. And then we have a nice bag to carry all your stuff in, guys. The hype train is pulling into the station, guys, with a new car care kit that was supposed to have brushes that go on your drill. Let's see what else is in here. We have a nice brush, but I'll be honest with you, that feels kind of stiff there. That might be for wheels. That's not gonna go on your paint, that's for sure. That would scratch your paint. And then we have a nice drill brush kit. Hoping it has I'm gonna take this out of the bag because this might not be the kit that I want. Let's check it out. Okay guys, I did just go back into the garage and look at my wheels, and these are fine. I don't have any really small spokes in my wheels, so these will actually do perfect. And here's a good look at all the different size brushes that came with the car care kit. And you get the nice Wantolf Alwos bag with it as well. And that wraps up what is inside of the kit here. You can see it comes with all this stuff. Now let's get some of this other stuff that's packaged up, unpackaged, and see what it is. Looking so fly right in front of me is this nice car care kit, which I will leave a link to in the description down below. And right in front of me here, I don't know what this is, and I might have to go to the actual Amazon listing to see what this guy does, but let's go ahead and get it out of the bag. Has a nice silver bread tie on it, very silky smooth. Let's try this one too. And inside of this lovely bag, we have pretty soft. I'm gonna look that up on the Amazon link right now. And then inside here, we have a nice set of brushes right here. There are 5 different kinds of brushes, which are going to be great for both the interior and the exterior. We'll save some of them. We won't use them all on the wheels and tires because they'll get filthy dirty. We'll save some for cleaning the interior. And they all are very soft, good for getting into tight spots like that. And you have 5 different sizes. Just remember guys, this is not for cleaning your paint. This is very, very stiff. That's what she said.
You really think you can go all day long?
That's what she said. Michael, please.
Okay, I was completely wrong about these two guys. These are made for like cleaning your wheels. If you look at the actual listing, which we will look at after this is for getting inside of the spokes of the wheels to get those nice and clean. And then I guess you could just wash this afterwards. I don't see why not. You could just put it in the washing machine, I guess. This guy right here is a car tire stone hook. This will get those little annoying pebbles out of your tires when you get them caught in your tires. That's what all these hooks are for on the end of this. Let's go ahead and unbox this guy as well. And there you can see on the end of the tool, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 different prongs here to go ahead and get things out of your tire. And actually it unscrews. Interesting. And we do have, this is actually a car wash mitt right here. And that is it, guys. The rest of these brushes and stuff are made for cleaning your tires. Like these drill brushes are made for cleaning your tires and wheels. They'll get right into the cracks there. You just put it on low speed and just go to town. Hopefully they don't scratch your nice powder coated wheels. And that's going to wrap up a look at what's inside of the kit. Let's see how it stores in the nice bag now. Honestly, I have no place to put this, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. But anyway, the bag is nice and roomy, and you just take all of your things and don't poke a hole through the side of the bag with these hooks. They're very sharp and they will go right through it, no problem. Probably never used the big one there or this big one. I honestly bought one that was way too big, but it was only a few dollars more. You'll see a link in the description for this guy. This can go with all my other car towels up here, and these are for cleaning the wheels and stuff. They're just cheap Walmart. And then these go on the inside of the wheel spokes to help you clean them. And then all your brushes for your interior or your exterior. I'll keep one of these for wheels, so it will get dirty. The other ones I will keep for getting the dust out of the inside of the cracks of the car. Now let's take this out into the Supercar Street Racing garage and see if it actually works.
nuts.
Alexa, turn on the garage lights. Nice. All right, guys, we're out here in front of the Tesla Model S Plaid now, and right in front of me you can see my BC forged wheels, and of course they do get dirty because it does get driven. There's a lot of sand and stuff in the cracks here. Now we have our new brush kit to go ahead and deal with that. Now we can try one or two things. We can try the soft brushes first and see how those work, or we can get our drill brush on right here. But the first thing that I always do when I'm going to clean the car and do the wheels is put something down on the ground. So I have this old towel here that I put literally right under the wheel here, so that if anything drips off, it does drip right down onto this towel and not onto the actual ground. Remember, when you're working with these chemicals, they will tear your hands up, so your hands will get very dry. Get yourself some of these automotive gloves, and if they have powder, they're easier to slide on. These I don't think have any powder in them. They're really hard to get on. Today we are using this is actually from Turtle Wax. It is a hybrid solution hyperfoam wheel cleaner. We also have our Hybrid Solutions graphene acrylic tire shine here. We have some soft cloths to go ahead and clean most part of the wheels. We have these brushes here that can also get in the bigger parts here, and then we will proceed to clean the face with our rag. So what I usually do is start with the brake caliper, which is very difficult to get to. So I'm hoping that some of these brushes will help that out. If we can get this in there and just work it around like that, maybe we can get some of that off. So let's go ahead and spray the caliper down. I don't put a whole lot. You don't need a lot. It's just going to drip anyway. And then we can use this brush to get in there. And the reason we're not using these brushes is because they don't actually absorb anything. They just brush dirt off, and then the dirt has to be wiped off. So these are okay for this. They're not great. Yeah, they're not really doing it for me on that. It's still too difficult to get into. And if I use one of those other brushes, it's just going to knock the dirt around with a rag, because you can get your hand through the crack. You can't get that brush all the way in there. And then just go ahead and give that a nice cleaning. And that caliper is done. So this was not great for that. Doesn't have a lot of absorption is what I'm guessing. Now let's go ahead and try some of the other stuff. So I'm just gonna do the spokes like that. I'm not gonna put a lot on it. I don't want it dripping everywhere, and I don't need it at the bottom yet. So I'm just gonna start there. And this brush is designed to go like this and break up the brake dust. And you can get in the cracks there with it. It looks like you're also gonna have to use your rag for this, because this will not absorb everything. If that knocks the dirt loose, come back through and just wipe it off. So the spokes part, these brushes work very well for. This will break loose the dirt. Like, there's a bunch of dirt inside the spokes that I can never get to. Especially over here, you can't see it, but there's dirt inside those spokes like sand. I'm gonna knock it off with these after I spray it, and then take my rag. So let's do that now. Now, when you use this brush for the drill, you wanna make sure your drill is on low speed. let's go ahead and dress up the tire. You have your tire dressing here, but it doesn't get inside of that crack really well, so I use a rag for that, and I use the dirty rag. And you use this to prep the tires for putting the shine on. That preps the tires really nice and gets all the old stuff off. And then you take your same rag and go to the back, get your tire shine. And I'm gonna get it in the crack right there. Of course, you can't get to the bottom of the tire because it's not in sight. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap up part one. Let's go ahead and get to the other wheels and tires. Forgot to do the caliper first. All right, guys, we just finished this project with the wheel and tire cleaning on the Tesla Model S Plaid. And you guys can see right here and right now that the wheels did come out great, and we used our accessory kit here that we're going to talk about here in just a minute, and it all fits nicely right in that bag. And it does really help you get into the cracks and stuff and get all the dirt out of the wheels and tires. And the Plaid is looking fly. We're going to have to wrap this project up, but before we do that, we just want to thank you guys so much for watching today and being a part of the channel and supporting us through all of our ups and downs. I was in the hospital this past week in the ER for about 4 hours or 5 hours, and it wasn't a fun time, but on to better things. We need to throw this into the Supercar Street Racing Studios right over there with Brad and talk about how you can get your car care cleaning kit and get your car looking fly, just like this. Guys, it's Supercar Street Racing on a Saturday night edit session. It's hard to believe that I literally have nothing to do tonight except hang out with you guys, but that's fine because I love it. So let's get it going and talk about this 16-piece wheel and tire brush kit. I bought this because the wheels on the car are hard to detail. They are 3-piece wheels, so they have the hardware inside. It's really hard to get to, and dirt does build up on them. So this brush kit will help you get into all the cracks, and it also has brush attachment for drills. So that helps you get in all the tight spaces automatically, and it can get those parts cleaner than you can just with a regular rag. Now, you did see in the video we were working on the BC forged wheels with the brush kit, and my most useful tool
was the small, soft brushes. I used those a lot. They got all in the crevices, and I did use the drill a little bit too, but mostly the little small brushes are going to be my go-to brushes. Now this is $24.99 on Amazon right now. It does have a 4.3 star review. And taking a look at what's in the kit right here, you can see you get these 2 spoke cleaners, and what those are for is getting in all the curves on the wheel. You can see they're curved. Now the only thing is, they'll loosen up the dirt, but they are not going to absorb any of the brake dust. They're just not made of cloth. They're just kind of like fluffy. Then right here, this is just like kind of a brush to put soap on and then just get the whole entire wheel with. And then this little hook thing is for getting the stones and stuff out of your actual tire tread. I had a hard time figuring out what that was for. You do get a hand mitt also to go ahead and get your wheels really clean. You get a nice case to hold your wheel cleaning kit in. And then right here you can see somebody's using the brushes right on their tire there to clean their tire, which is awesome. And then they're using the little brushes to get into the cracks and crevices. And right here are the 5 different soft brushes that you get, and those come in very handy on your wheels. And you can see also you can use them inside your car. I guess if you don't get them super dirty on your wheels, because then you'll have to clean them. And right here, it is showing you these little bendable brushes. I didn't realize they were bendable, so that's one thing I did not notice. The handle does bend on these to get in between like your spokes and stuff, and they are curved to do that. And then right here, it shows you the one piece of the microfiber, and it is supposed to be scratch free, and you can see them washing their car with it right there. And right below that, the car tire stone hook, and you use that to pull rocks and stuff out of the tread of your tires. And then in the lower left there's your car wash mitt again to go ahead and wash your car with, or your wheels if you'd like to. Now this guy does have a 4.3 star review. Pretty good. And I liked it myself. I'm going to end up not using a lot of it unless I actually one day wash the car. But I've never actually washed it. I've never even had it in the rain but one time in its entire life. So please go ahead and support us by buying all your Amazon products through any of our links in the description. It gives us a little bit of commission and keeps Supercar Street Racing going so I can keep bringing you great videos. But it's Saturday night. We got to get out of here and we got to go have some fun. Not really. I'm just going to go inside and watch a movie.
All right, how many do you want to get?
200.
200 by the pound.
Is that a lot?
Biggest boat ever driven up this river. One Blue Jay, big ol'. Oh my God! One Blue Jay.
Drive my motor. What did you got video?
What the hell? Dude. Oh. It's got the depth. This thing is insane. blood in the water. It goes down. It goes down. It don't go down. It do go down.
Robert, it goes down.
No, it don't.
It do go down.
It do go down. Oh shit balls.
Hell yeah.
It do go down. I like this place. Man, it'd be fun to live there and just walk. Oh. Yep. Right on the. Right into the tornado. Water resistant. Oh! It's saltwater resistant. Oh! Water resistant. Good shit. Whether live underwater.
For like a minute.
This thing's kind of sick. It's big. Do they just do shrimp? This guy?
Yeah.
Dang. That's awesome. We need to buy like how many pounds?
I don't know.
10 pounds of Royal Reds.
I usually buy. Hopefully they got Royal Reds. I don't know if they have them or not. They usually do. But the price is so good, and they're like that IQF frozen, I think. So they're phenomenal. Like fresh when you defrost it.
Got some good video today. Camera got ruined. Phone got soaked. Saltwater resistant. Shrimps. We bought some here at one time, me and you. They were fantastic. I remember. That's the net.
Yeah.
God.
You was waiting. You're not looking at. I didn't catch you looking at porn, did I?
No.
I don't blame you.
Where'd you come from?
We pulled up on our own shrimp boat. We got our own shrimp boat. But we're no good at catching shrimp, so we figured we'd just borrow from you. What's up, man?
No, I'm watching some HBO show.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You got Royal Reds?
I don't have Royal Red. I got small white shrimp for 3, really big white shrimp for 4.
You got
flounder
medium?
for 4. I don't have anything between that size. The only other thing I got is headless.
Headless what size?
21.25 to.
Oh yeah, that'll work. You want to just do headless, so we have to do, we'll fuck with anything?
Yeah.
$6? Alright, how many do you want to get?
200.
200 pounds. By the pound.
Not a lot.
And do you have ice? Because I'm on the boat and I don't have it.
I don't have ice.
We'll be back
So
in
we'll
10
need a
minutes.
lot because they need to keep the good ones cold. So we'll let the other ones defrost.
All right, so
and we'll
600.
fill those out. So we need like
600 rounds.
yeah, easily. How many you get though? Show me what the
No, like 10
5
pounds.
Let's look at 5 pounds real fast. You're not surprised.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that.
That looks about 5 pounds. Wrap it up.
There you go. Probably close to it.
God, that's going to be a good meal, dude.
Actually, maybe not.
What if that's 5 pounds?
It might be close to it, actually.
We'll do shrimp and grits without the grits.
Go ahead. The bottom, did it look good?
Yeah.
Oh, you shake it out to get all the shit out of it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get all that. So I put it in the basket.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
When are you gonna have Royal Reds again?
Probably not till December,
Oh,
January.
really?
Yeah. We usually don't get them till like around then.
Yeah.
These are going to be amazing. I can't wait to see like how we're going to cook them.
I'm gonna do a seafood boil.
Yes.
There we go. And actually, we need to start defrosting anyway, so don't make it good.
No, they're going to be fine. We'll be home in 10 minutes, to be
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
10-minute ride. Scores is like 5 minutes away, and then we'll be...
Scores? Is that where we're going?
No, the one in Mayport's closer. Oak Club. Man, I got...
Smell tomorrow, boy. Woo.
Yup.
5 pounds.
Man, let's go, man. You're like, I don't know, man.
You want that?
Yeah, we'll take that. You want more? Man, that's 5 pounds.
What do you think? Who are we going to cook for, though? Like just us?
Well, we can save them because they're frozen, so you can use what you want and then put the other ones.
Is that enough to cook for like neighbors and all that stuff?
I mean, it's fine.
That's 5. That's probably around 110, 120 shrimp.
Dang.
A half pound. Most people, like if you put it in a boil,
Yeah.
they're eating about a half pound, maybe.
I say
Okay.
about a half pound to a pound when I talk about a boil,
Yeah.
usually for most
So
people.
that's 5. So that's 5 people. So what do you want to do? You want to get more?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we do like the same for me? Like you get 5 on
I'll get 5. You get 5.
and then we'll
You
just
take
freeze
credit
them.
card, right?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
5% charge on
That's
Oh
fine.
hell no!
5%.
But I pulled up on our own shrimp boat. We have a discount. No, you.
Nah, man, you scared
We have an
the hell out of
electric.
me. That's the charge.
Should be more.
But our boat's electric, so we get an
It's true.
electric negative discount.
You get a tax credit.
Yep. Yeah, I'll get some too, and that way if we have.
Flounders? How do they get these flounders?
No, I'll catch them in the net. They're smaller.
Byproduct?
Yeah, they just come through.
How much you ask for flounders?
They're $4 a pound.
Well, let's get a flounder. I'll buy a flounder.
Get a flounder.
Can we get a 200-pound flounder?
200
Or 200 1-pound ones?
But you got to fillet.
No, but like what? I mean, just give us. He knows. I don't know anything about
You
them.
know how to fillet them?
No, you're gonna fillet.
Oh, okay.
You got a fillet knife in the boat. Give us a flounder,
You want a flounder?
please, sir. Yeah.
One or two?
Probably 1 or 2, to be honest.
2 flounders.
Yeah, they're not that big.
What are they, maybe pounders? 1.5 pounders, maybe?
2-pounder flounder.
Big bag.
Yeah, well.
This thing feels good. Why
a lot.
are you sitting here? You don't have a fucking blow on.
Oh, what?
You're missing out on all the good cold air.
No, it does work pretty good though, don't it?
It does. You got a lot of shrimp, brother.
Oh, this ain't nothing, man.
Dang.
This is literally probably 0.01% of what we get.
And you guys, do you freeze them on the boat?
Yeah.
That what's it called? IQF or whatever it is?
Yeah, IQF.
Yeah, what does that acronym stand for? Instant?
I think it's like instant quick free or
Oh,
something like that,
yeah.
or individually quick pros, something
Yeah.
like that. Look at that, it's pretty much 5.5.
Dude, your skills are on point.
But yeah, I mean, some boats do it with like nitrogen and tank,
Oh yeah.
like squeeze boxes, but we use like a brine tank, so
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit better.
That's a
We
poke.
don't use any
Look at
kind of
this sick
preservative.
It sucks that they have to poke the air out of every little shrimp. They have to put like little pokers in
Yeah,
them,
I'm sure they do
like
that.
the thing.
Yeah.
Terry, whatever his name was.
The descending?
Yeah, when you descend your shrimp, you got to poke a hole in each one.
Exactly. What's going on, man?
Heading into a storm. Oh, away from the storm. Beautiful here, stormy right over there. It's gonna be a good video. happened? It's mine. Ow! Oh yeah. Ow! Sick. I love that one. Dude. That's a nice one. That one too. What? I remember. I haven't seen that boat. That's like a different one.
Let me show you the big house.
All right, let's go. The house with that. Oh, that one. Yeah, they got a boat hat. Like they got a. Ow! What? Ow! Ow! My balls! Ow! Fuck! I can't even edit. Oh man, that thing is sick. This thing. Whoa, what is this? No way. No fucking way. That's a, what? What the hell? How do I not know about this place? Look at the boat. Dude, that's like $1 million worth of pavers. Oh, boathouse.
They're going to build another big one right here.
I want to live there.
Jonathan's working on this one.
What? What the? Oh, they're building one. That other place is sick. Oh, this is like, right by our house, right?
Yeah, Fort Caroline.
Fort Caroline, yeah. Look at that boathouse. They got their golf cart parked down there. Yo!
That's the Fort Caroline Park right there.
Yeah, they're right there.
And then there's the back.
Oh, watch this. What? Look. Yo! Chimiquan for surf. There's the fort. No, what neighborhood? That's the where we always drive with the golf cart, right there. Okay, I know where we are. Ow! Balls! Ow! Fuck! Ow! This thing needs better shocks. Maybe. Probably.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
We'll either not or do it. One or the other. Yeah, I think I can.
Oh, nice scout on top of that one. Go ahead somewhere.
We passed this guy on the way up. No. I thought we passed that dude.
All right, letting you off, right?
All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys slept well last night. Had a crazy night out last night down in St. Augustine. I went to a cool restaurant with my friend Sarah, and then we went to hear some live music and went to Sangria's. It was really fun. But today we've got some important stuff going on. The driver texted me last night to tell me the new car will be here this morning. So that means I have to go find the money to pay for the transport. And I'm also working today, so I have to kind of get that in there. But the car will be here this morning. My plan is to video the car coming off the trailer, and then you guys will know exactly what's going on with my car situation. Stay tuned, that's all coming up here shortly, in the blink of an eye for you though. Wanted to take a look at the garage right now, show you guys what I did out here. In anticipation of getting the new car, the other day I came through the garage and I completely cleaned out and reorganized the garage. Got all my car prep stuff here with all my microfiber towels. Redid the car parts bin here that has oil and the battery charger and some other stuff in it. And then threw away a bunch of stuff that I didn't need. Scratching my head to try to figure out what happened to my high temperature coating spray, which I can't find anywhere, which I used for the exhaust on the SL65. I usually keep all my spray paint products literally right here, and it is gone. Unless I'm blind as a bat, it is just not here. So I don't know what happened to that stuff. I only used like a little bit of the bottle. But you can see I redid all my paint cans here. Only thing I have to do is get this garbage can back in the back. I keep the garbage cans behind my house when I have two cars. Here's the Accord, my daily driver. My toolbox over here, which I had previously organized and labeled. I keep all my tools here. And here is my workbench and my power tools down here for woodwork and such, and my oil changing. I do have ramps, jack stands. I will be doing a lot of work on the car myself. So I have all that, and I do have an actual hydraulic jack right there. So this is kind of an idea of what the garage looks like now after a nice cleaning, and hopefully this will be enough space for the car. Right here is where it's going. What's up, everybody? Just got a text from the truck, and they are about 2 hours away from me right now. So the ETA is looking like 10:30-ish. Still have to Uber or Lyft over to the place where they're dropping it off. I'm going to get it dropped off pretty close by at a parking lot. So we'll see you then when I get an update. Headed to the ATM right now. Got to get out $550, unfortunately, to pay for this car to be shipped. So I'm headed up to Bank of America right now. Gonna get out some cash, and then the trucker's 2 hours away, probably about an hour and 45 minutes away now. So we'll have another update here shortly. Let's see what happens. I don't know if it'll let me get this much. Oh, it's gonna let me. Yep. Out here waiting for the Lyft driver to come around that corner. Just checking out the yard. Grass is doing really good this year so far. It's a lot of work though. That dude should be coming around the corner like any second now. He's gonna drive me up to Winn-Dixie. I figured that would be the easiest spot to unload the car. Nice big parking lot, and I didn't want to take a chance on unloading it on the street here with all the traffic coming, and plus that would give me a minute to drive it to get used to it. And dude should be coming. There he is right there. Out here at Winn-Dixie parking lot waiting for the driver to get here, and just kind of walking towards the road. Figured he would probably pull in right here. This is a really good place to unload. Maybe right along this wall right here, kind of, or the curb. When we do our drives from Mandarin to here for the drift shop, we always line up right here and wait for everybody to kind of regroup. So I figure he will be exiting the freeway momentarily and heading this way. Try to get some video of him coming down the road when he does. All right, I think I see it coming. Yep, that's the one. There it goes, he passed it. I know what you guys are thinking. Mustang. I know you saw that. He went right past it. Let's see if he decides to turn in. Coming back around this way. Looks like he's about to turn in. I don't know if you guys can even tell yet what was on that car trailer. There is a orange car on the back. Could that be mine? It's turning in. And here it comes, guys. There it is. You guys can probably clearly see it now. There it is. There they are. How's it going? I figured like back there would be easy. Yeah, all back there's plenty of room. There's the car. It's not that one. Wow. Really does have great paint. So here goes the somebody else is getting a Mustang, not me. Pretty nice Mustang. Gonna pause this for now so we can get this thing loaded up. Unloaded. Getting the car unloaded right now. Mustang out first. 427 Mustang Roush. Car. Getting the Roush Mustang off the trailer here. This is the easy one to drive. Because it has a regular clutch, I'm sure. But the IS has a twin disc. Directing them off the trailer. They got the boards to prevent any scraping.
Straight back. Straight back. Let it roll straight back. Come on. Come on down all the way. Keep going, bro. Straight back.
He's got it off the trailer.
Good.
Woo, that front is so low.
Good.
Damn.
Good.
Wow. So close. Front air dam, very close on this Roush. So we're gonna see if you can drive a twin disc clutch.
I think you should come up and try.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll come. I kind of wanted to get video of it coming off though.
I'll video you.
Okay. All right. All right.
Take
It's
your
already
time,
on.
walk up. Yep. There he goes.
Alright.
New owner of his new toy.
Yep. Gonna see if I can even drive it. Awesome.
Yep. Really pretty inside. Look at that.
Yep. Short boy.
Oh, she cranked up really nice.
Warm up over there. Gotta watch this.
You got it? Slow.
So hard to punch it. Super tricky.
Yeah. Take your time. Have a little dip. Come on. Come on. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on, keep it coming. Keep it rolling.
Yep. It will take E85. You know about the E85 stuff? Yep. About to try to drive this car without stalling it already. It's a little difficult to drive, but managed to get away without stalling so far. It's really off on though, as you can see right there. I'm still getting used to it. Wow, this guy just pulled right in front of me. Girl. So another thing, 6 gears really close to the emergency brake. You can really, it's hard to tell when it's in gear. This is going to take some getting used to. Really feels like a, wow, I did not do a good job slipping it just then. It feels like a really lightweight Supra. It's pretty crazy to drive this after having a single turbo Supra that made, you know, excess of 800 at the wheels. Now this does have the V160 swap, and I do remember I accidentally popped the hood, so I need to pull over and put that hood back down before it flies open. That's really hard to slip at first. Pull over here and fix the hood because I accidentally popped it a little while ago. It's really awkward driving for the first time. Got the car back home sitting in the driveway. Don't know if you guys can see that very well, but here's a good look at the engine bay. This is a fully built 2JZ GTE VVTi motor with AEM V2. Pretty much no expense was spared on this car. It's just has an incredible amount of work done to it. The paint's in pretty good condition. I wouldn't call it perfect. It has scratches here and there, and what looks to be maybe some runs, but it's nothing major. It's in good shape, and I don't know if you can see the flake in the camera, but it does have metal flake. I'm about to polish it up right now, and then take it over to the DMV and get it registered up. So there's going to be some more information about the car at the end of this video, but for now, here's a good look at my 2003 IS300 with a full Toyota Supra swap. It has the 2JZ GTE VVTi engine, fully built top and bottom end, including cams, fully built head. It's running a Precision 6266 turbo, and it makes approximately about 530 wheel horsepower on medium boost on 93 octane fuel, presumably tuned moderately, but this turbo is capable of about 750 to the wheels on E85. So that is the plan, to take the car up to Tracy over at Tuners Inc., throw another fuel pump in. It is only a single fuel pump, and we are going to run E85 in it. The clutch is very, very difficult. It's a twin disc clutch masters with an aluminum flywheel. It'll take some getting used to. The V160 is pretty noisy, right underneath the transmission well right there, but it is definitely a throwback to my old Supra days, and it's going to be fun to take to the shows and drive around. So stay tuned for the next one, and you're going to see so much with this car, you're not even going to believe it. See you guys. What's going on, everybody? Supercar Street Racing here with a little update. I did sell my Lexus IS300 to my friend Philip in Hawaii. The car did leave on Saturday, and I do have some video of that. I'll be posting, or I might have already posted that. And here is my new car. This is a 2011 BMW 335i convertible. Purchased it in Florida. Drove it up from Jupiter to Jacksonville yesterday. It is 52,000 miles, and it is black sapphire over saddle brown, in really good condition. Really love this car. This is my second 335i. I do like the auto transmission over the manual in these cars. So this car has the MHD stage 1 flash. I'm waiting for some hardware parts to come in before I flash it to a higher stage. Ordered full bolt-ons for it. It also has the XHP transmission flash in it, and so that should help out as well. It's really cool that they finally were able to crack the 6-speed transmission on this car. So that's my new BMW 335i convertible. You'll hear some more updates from me. Supercar Street Racing later. Guys, right here in front of me in the Supercar Street Racing living room, we have the Lumery RGB AI Smart Pathway Light Pro Kit, 36 watts, 2800 lumens, RGB AI to look at today on the channel. So let's get rocking. Looking so fresh in this box, and it's sitting right here in front of me, and it is right now also in front of me. The Lumery RGB AI Smart Pathway Light Pro is a 36 watt 2800 lumen smart RGB AI light designed for outdoor use. It is rated at IP65, which we will explain later, and it has 48 feet worth of wire. It is a 4-pack, and today, in about 30 seconds here, we're going to be unboxing this in front of you guys and let you know what we think. We're going to set it up, see how it looks at night, and let you make a decision on whether you trust your money with Lumery. So let's get busy. The Lumery RGB AI Smart Pathway Light Pro sits in front of me inside of this box, right next to my drone. And we're going to open this guy up right now and see exactly what it is made of. But before we do that, we need the Supercar Street Racing knife. All right, inside the box now, and we can see this nicely laid out packaging here. And we can see the one light here and one light here, and a nice instruction manual on top from Lumery. And inside of this little package right here, the styrofoam package, we do see the stakes. And here is one of the lights, and they are very, very solidly built. Pretty heavy. There is a good look at them. And if you're wondering if these rotate, they do. So the actual light will rotate. And I would say these weigh a good 2 or 3 pounds. And if you expected them to be plastic, they are not. They are solid metal, so very well built. And they do have on the ends here the quick connectors. The only concern being, of course, is that what do you do with the extra wire if you have less than that amount of space between? And right here and right now is number 2 on the set, which I am just placing back on the table. Then we do have the Lumery remote right here. And it looks like right here is the power supply. And if you're wondering if you're going to be able to use a plug, you can't. You have to use this brick. And then underneath, the same exact thing on the bottom. Let's get all these out of here, get them plugged in and connected to Wi-Fi, and see how this works. Now, my plan was going to be to use these on the dock. I do see that there is a large amount of wire. They give you a lot of extra wire, which in most cases is helpful. But in my case, it's going to mean a lot of wire to hide. And if you look at the control box here, there is a larger plug on this, and that goes right into the bottom of this AC power adapter. And they have it keyed so you can't do this incorrectly. This will only go in one way due to the keying on the bottom. Let's get this connected. Back with the Lumery LED lights, and the very last light will have a single connector on it. All the other ones are Y adapted so that you just go in a chain and it makes your life easier. So let's get these connected up the way that they're supposed to be connected. It took about 10 seconds to connect these lights together. They are keyed in between the connectors so you can't do them wrong. And right here we have the remote control for these guys, but there is already a control right here that allows you to turn them off and on. We do have the app open here, and it wants the Wi-Fi information. All right, so we do see Lumery Pathlights Pro there. It did come back on and ask how many bulbs we have total, and we do have 8, so we hit confirm there. And now we can see the nice little screen here with the colors. It is set on warm white now. Go to color,
we can go ahead and set them to whatever we want. I love how bright these are. Our next step is going to be getting them installed on the dock. We do have a challenge. We're going to put one at each corner on the dock and clamp them to the dock using this tape here. This has screw holes in it. We will get it very tight, and then we will clamp these to the dock, and then we have to figure out wire management. I'm kind of leaning on wire management inside. There's a hole right here, but it doesn't go very deep, so you can't put the wire inside there. We're just gonna have to see when we get out there and get this thing connected to power. All right, we are out here at the dock, and we see here that we have the old rope lights installed. Our first job is, these are completely broken, so we have to cut these off and get them right out of there right now. Now we have to be careful while we do this because there are alligators literally everywhere out here. So there might be one up in the yard. Nope, I don't see any there, but we need to be careful. No alligators there. Maybe they are out somewhere resting, but while we're working on this, we got to be really careful, like not to fall in like I almost just did. All right, we have our little friend out here watching, but we have our first light, and what we're going to do is connect this light to this power source here, and then we are going to attach it to the bulkhead, or sorry, the dock, not the bulkhead. All right, I should have painted the other one before I got it on there, but I'm gonna go ahead and pre-paint these black, just the fronts of them, and let them dry for a little bit. All right, I went ahead and taped up and painted the existing strap so it would not stand out so much. Just waiting for the other plastic straps to dry now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tape off and put some clear silicone behind this guy to start holding it.
next light is going to go right in the corner here, and we need to make sure that we have it the same distance above the dock. So we're going to grab our measuring tape and just see how many inches we have it below the edge here and match that up completely and try to get it just as tight this time, and then go ahead and silicone seal it together. Okay, it is supposed to rain today, so I went ahead and put a plastic cover over the other one so the silicone could dry. It is not fast drying. Unfortunately, I don't have any. That is a bummer. But I'm going to go ahead and get to work on the second one now that our paint is dry on the strap. Okay, I did get the third light installed. It is a little loose, so I brought some long screws out, and there is an alligator nearby, so I just have to be careful if he starts coming towards me. But I'm going to throw another screw in this one. All right, we have finished attaching the lights to the dock and siliconing around the base. And now all we have to do is run the wires and clamp them up. And I brought clamps out for that. I have a whole kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect these and try to keep them from going into the water. And then we have this big control box that we have a lot of wire going to here that we don't need. So we have to tie that up somewhere too and get this control box out, probably up on top of the deck here, the bulkhead. So let's figure this out. All right, we have a ton of power wire and control box wire. We are fine there. That would be the last thing. But we need to get this wire secured under the dock somehow. All right, we have successfully finished tacking up the wires for everything else. Now we have to worry about this super long amount of wire for the controller and how we are going to get that. And I think that we are just going to have to bite the bullet and just tie it up here and be done with it. So we have a good amount on each side here to zip tie up and somehow tack the controller somewhere. I'm thinking right about there. We are all done out here with the install of the Lumery RGB lights, and you can see right here they are on and they are powered by this smart switch. They are also smart themselves, but we are using the smart switch here. It will come on at a certain time, and whatever these guys were set to in the past, they will come back on. We did use these clamps, and we used some clear silicone also. When that dries up, it'll be nice and tight. And we did get the wires all tucked nicely up underneath the dock there. And you can see right here, the lights are on at the moment, and there is what I did. That will all turn clear, so it will not be weird looking. And then we got one over here on this corner and one over here on this corner. And we can turn them one onto the dock and one onto the water to try to make kind of a cool lighting effect. So tonight we'll come back out when it gets dark, check this out, and see how the project finished. All right, we're out here at the dock, and it did turn dark, and Dukes of Duval came over. He's over here chilling underneath the patio. And this is what it looks like at night with the Lumery RGB AI outdoor path lights. You can see that we have one of the two spotlights aimed onto the dock and the other spotlight aimed onto the water, so it lights up the water quite nicely. And it came out really good. It took me about 3 hours to finish this project, only because I had to do special mounting to get them here on the dock with the plumber's tape. But you can see if we step out here just a little bit and take a good look at the dock, it really makes a big difference. And we got rid of the rope light that was around the dock. It was burned out anyway, so this has been a really successful project, and it looks super cool if you're off to the side because the water is all lit up as well. So guys, there'll be a link in the description to this. Lumery, please show your support. They supported the channel, so show your support for them by buying their products through my links, and we will see you guys next time on the channel. Later, Gator. Hey guys, welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We have something special for you today. I thought I would come on camera on the intro and talk to you guys a little bit about getting my garage floor shark coated. You can see right here in this first clip, we are trying to get the washer and dryer out. But before that, I did a lot of organizing and stuff. Let's get this started. I'm so hyped for you guys to see this. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. We are Supercar Street Racing. You can see right behind me here, it says it somewhere. And today we have something special for you on the channel. And that is, we got the garage shark coated, and you'll see what that means in just a little bit. But first, we had a lot of organizing to do, so let's get straight to that. We had to get a lot of stuff out of the garage, and so we did it, and we moved stuff around, and we made it happen. Let's watch. All right, so what you're seeing here basically is me in the kitchen, and I have already taken the cabinet out of the garage at this point. So what I'm doing here is there's a space over my pantry where we were keeping the cleaning supplies, but I decided that I was going to put the car cleaning supplies in here instead, and then move everything from the cleaning supply area for the house underneath the sink. So let's watch. So right here, basically what I'm doing is putting everything for the stove cleaning above the microwave, but actually I ran out of space under the sink later, you'll see. All right guys, as you can see right here, we got all of our cleaning products in here. It is a tight fit, unfortunately, but that is all the space that I have. I also have some overflow going up here where I will put some stuff that won't fit down there, but that's how it's gonna have to be from now on. And now I have to move the car products into the top here on this very top shelf because I can't fit all of the house cleaning products there, so it only makes sense. I just don't have a lot of kitchen storage here, so let's get busy putting the car products up here on this top shelf.
Okay, we have finished mostly cleaning up. No, we haven't. We gotta do the rags. We gotta do rags, and then we'll be done with this automotive area. Now, this is just temporary until we get some real nice garage cabinets installed. This is what I have so far. A lot of this stuff is really just in here for the moment. So things like that aren't needed can go up top. Then all my supplies for my car cleaning go right here. Now let's get all the towels folded up and inside of here as well. All right, guys, we are back in the Supercar Street Racing Garage, and we have finished part 1 of the video about our new garage floor being put in tomorrow. We have to get this washer and dryer out tomorrow with them. They're gonna help me. And you can see that this floor has gone through some abuse in the last 4 or 5 years, and it has tire marks on it, and it actually peeled up the epoxy here when the tires were hot on it, which is why I put the mats down. And you can see that the mats have basically melted onto the floor. But as you can see, I got the cabinet out of here today, completely out. I got cleaned out underneath it. Unfortunately, we can't take out the hot water heater. I was gonna do tankless, but I don't have enough service. I think I only have a 100 amp breaker right here, and you need at least 200 amps. I can't do that. We got all of our products out of there, out of our garage cabinet, up into the cabinet up here and up there. We got all of our cleaning products out of there and move them down underneath the sink right here. And then we put the rest of the overflow right up here on top of the stove. Now in this clip here, you can see the guys from Shark Coatings did get here pretty early in the morning, actually earlier than they were scheduled to, so I was kind of not ready at the time. But right here in this clip, you can see we're trying to figure out getting the washer and dryer out. Now just remember, this washing machine is actually 2 washers. I do have the thing below it that's a small washing machine. This thing is heavy, and my hand truck has flat tires. So we did struggle a little bit getting this washing machine out. The dryer wasn't so bad at all. And we took those and put them on the side of the house because they had to be out for 48 hours, where we covered them up with a tarp. So let's check it out.
All right, guys, you saw my garage floor get shark coated. Such a cool process. They had those huge grinders. They ground everything down, and then they put the surface coat on there. And now what you're seeing on the screen right here is me prepping this back wall. Now, I took the bench out, and the bench had electrical running under it, so that left me with an issue that I needed to put electric down closer to the floor and over by the wall for my sprinkler controller and my landscape lighting timer. So what you're seeing right here is me doing the electrical work in the back of the garage.
All right, we are out in the Supercar Street Racing Garage, and you can see right here and right now that the floor has been shark coated completely. They did that yesterday, and I let it dry overnight, and it is safe to walk on, but not safe to put the car on yet. It will be later tonight, and then tomorrow we can move the washer and dryer back. But as you can see over here, I'm already working on electrical for this wall, which you guys saw me doing a minute ago. I basically cut holes so that I could run power down to the corner for my landscape timer and for my sprinkler controller. I just had to figure out what I'm going to do about this wall, because basically I'm probably going to have to cut the pegboard and screw it back on, because the wiring is all running really bad through there. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this, but you can see I've got I've got the box in, I've got the power run up to where I'm going to tie into the other power, and now all I have to do simply is tie in right here. But I went and painted the new receptacle and the new cover plate black, and also I put in a Echo Show wall mount hole here, and I have a Echo Show mount that I just painted black, and I ordered a Echo Show in black to go right here. Now let's get back to work.
guys, you just saw the last scene where I was doing electrical work. And basically what I had to do was tap into the existing electrical outlet so that I could get power for my Echo Show 5. I did have to cut the drywall to do that, so then I had to patch and paint, and that's what you're seeing in this next clip. And I also added a receptacle down in the lower left if you're facing the rear wall. And that's gonna be for my irrigation system controller and also for our landscape lighting. So let's take a look at what I did here next by patching and painting the back wall, which was never painted due to the washer and dryer being there. All right, a little update from the garage, and I have finished the paint project. And let's take a look as we step back, and I'll go through everything that we did. Yeah, that peel satisfaction. We did have the floors sharp coated, and then we put the washer and dryer back up against the wall here on the newly sharp coated floors. We also removed the workbench, added an Echo Show 5 there, and ran power down to this brand new receptacle, which is also a USB-A and USB-C charger. We moved our landscape light controller over here. We had to cut the wall, so I have to repair that somehow. I haven't done that yet. And I did a terrible job patching the wall, probably one of the worst times I've ever done. However, there is a banner going right here that hopefully will cover most of that. So it's 4 feet by 3 feet. It'll cover a lot of it. And so taking a step back, you can see right here and right now how everything looks after the garage project. Now, I am considering getting a cabinet for right here. A really nice cabinet that covers up this ugly breaker box. We'll see if I can get one found, and it would just be as tall as I can possibly get it and then cover from about here to here, or all the way across here to cover up this hot water heater. Eventually I would like to go tankless, but for now I don't have enough electrical service. Let's get the car pulled in here and see how it looks. All right, we did get the car all pulled in now, and we have the golf cart in as well. And stepping back, you can see how much space we have now. And I did pull the car in kind of sideways, but you can see there is a footer down here that you have to be careful of. I could go back more and over maybe another 6 or 8 inches, but now we have much more room in the back because the workbench is now gone. I could come back another foot easy there. And you can see I moved the charger cable to the wall here as well, and there is our Echo Show looking so fly in the wall. And so we have the Echo Show ready to go there as well. And stepping around, we have plenty of room here now to detail the car. And we have plenty of room for the golf cart as well. And I did keep this thing that was found in my yard randomly to put my car cover in. But yeah, guys, this is going to wrap up this part of the project. The only thing left to do, I have black blinds for that window. That's the last part of this project. And now let's take a look at it with the brand new garage door closed. And there you have it, guys. That is the garage project that I have been working on for months and months and months, coming to a close. And I do say it looks fly. Don't forget we have the hex lights. We have colored lights up here that we can change. And there they go, looking so fresh and fly. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy all this hard work I do for you guys. Guys, welcome back to the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio. I'm Brad, and you just saw my whole garage project come mostly to a close, besides getting the blinds up on the wall. And now I want to take a look at this shark coating website with you guys. Go ahead and go online to sharkcoatings.com and check out the website. And you can see they did a great job on my garage floor, and I would trust them with yours as well. Guys, thank you for liking and subscribing, and we will see you on the next video. I'm so happy to have you guys with us. We got to get out of here. We spent way too much time sniffing paint fumes. What's going on, everybody? It is Monday, and I am so frustrated right now with UPS. My wheels and tires were supposed to be at the shop on Friday. 3 of the 4 wheels and tires were delivered. The other wheel and tire has been saying out for delivery for 2 days now. I am at my wit's end with these guys. I've called them 10 times. Nobody can tell me where my package is. Today we've got an unboxing. As you can see by the title, this is the G paddles. This is to convert your button style shifter that was on the AMG, the early AMGs, to paddles. Let's take a look at this. Go ahead and open it up. This came from England. Just be aware if you order these that you will have to sign for the package. It kind of took me off guard, and got to the post office today. There were 700 people in line for the holidays. But thank goodness that some lady walked out and said, is anyone just picking up? So first thing I notice is the package is almost open, but oh well, hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. It says that the G paddles are inside and that there's instructions here. Literally was hardly closed at all. Go ahead and get that rest of that open. See what's inside here. Looks like we got some instructions here about that they emailed me, the real instructions. And we've got this other page here. So there's one thing you got to know about this. The factory button holder, which you will see when we install this, is very delicate. They do not make that button holder anymore. If you damage it, you need a new steering wheel. There are ways to get this thing out though, involving heating that unit, that button holder up so that it's more pliable. If you don't, you're gonna break this little tab off. Picture it like this. Basically, this is not dirty looking at all, is it? There is a little button holder. The stock button is has 2 tabs on the side like this that fit inside these little round things. Okay, to get that button out, you have to pop those little tabs out. But when you do, most people break off this little circle that covers it. It's almost I don't even know how to describe it, but the pin goes inside this little half circle that allows it to turn. Most people break that off right there because they just are in too much of a hurry and they don't heat the housing. So inside here we've got this nifty little, I guess it's an air freshener, British flag air freshener. And then inside here we've got G paddles. So they are silver. You can get other colors, but I mean, if you really want other colors, just paint them. That's G paddle number 1. So there's the mechanism. So if you see what I'm saying here, these 2 pins, right there, they fit in 2 little circles that are pivot points. And this part presses the actual button. And this part would be this left side, I believe. So when you pull it towards you, it pushes the button. So that part inside the holder, button holder, that's the part that goes around this pin is what people usually break off. So here is button number 2. I will put the instructions for this with this video. There's button number 2. So it's going to probably be like that, I'm guessing, but the opposite of the way it's facing you. That side would face you. There's the two together. So look for video number 2 of this, which would be installing these beautiful G-paddle button replacements. We'll throw these back in here right now. And any day now you can look forward to a video of brand new wheels and tires. I won't tell you anything about the wheels except that they are matte black. And I was kind of trying to save that, but I gave it away in another video. So look for that video coming up soon, and we'll see you guys in the next day or two. I want to take these labels off and then pull the wire. Alright guys, I'm all done extending the wire. Today we have the Juke audio in front of us again. So now I have to figure out with the app how to switch to the analog input. Alright guys, sorry for the fan noise. I am about to sand this. It looks like it's mostly dry. Put a coat on that, but I went and got the speaker wire for this stuff, and all I have to do now is start figuring out. I want to take these labels off and then pull the wire. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to cut about right here because I know I need to add maybe 2 feet, and I'm going to start with kitchen, but I need my labeler. So let's go ahead and cut kitchen. I just bought some brand new snipping tools. There's the answer to that. Can't use these. Plan B. Alright, I got my little brand new die cutters from Ace Hardware. I'm going to cut off about, I don't know, that much. Doesn't really have to be specific. And then I'm going to use my tin con connectors. We're going to go gold positive, silver negative. I went ahead and stripped some off of there. These just push right on. Right through the center. The solder's in the center. You push one through, right through the center. We're gonna grab our heat gun and melt the solder. Should be good to go. I'm gonna test it after. Last thing I want is an issue inside the wall. That would be a nightmare. Forgot we got to do this twice for each wire. This is literally going to take me a long time. All right, guys, I'm all done extending the wires. You can see right here, this took me about 3 hours to do, and I ended up, when I started doing it, I was using electrical tape over the solder shrink connectors, but I ended up starting to use heat shrink tubing, which I should have done the whole time. I learned my lesson that that was the way to go. 75% of them are heat shrink tubing. The other ones are electrical tape over solder connectors. This box is next up here at the top. I got to go ahead and cover that with a patch kit and get this one all squared away as well. All right, we are back, and today we have the Juke audio in front of us. Now, don't be confused between this and Juke Micronics in the movie Shattered Glass. Nothing to do with each other. Juke Audio does make whole home amplifiers, and you can see right in front of me, they have worked with me on this a little bit to give me a little bit of a good discount on something in order to go ahead and promote for them. Now, this is rack mountable. Here are the ears right here. I am not going to be rack mounting it. It's going to be sitting on top of a piece of furniture. And you can see in the back of the Juke, it has plugs for the zones. This is a 8-zone unit. You can get them in either 6 or 8. You can buy the 6 and then upgrade it to the 8 with a software update. You just email their customer service and they will send you an invoice, and you can go ahead and get this for $300 more and upgrade to 8 zones. When you buy the 6 zone, these 2 zones here are disabled. So what I did is I had kind of a cool idea for hooking this up. These are the plugs that go in the back where the speakers go, and our little pins are going to go in there. But if you look what I did, I put zone 1 and 2, and then I marked the positives with a red pen. According to the map on the back that you wire with, I just did that for everything. So there's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So all we have to do now is go over to the closet and start wiring these, because the wires are actually ready now. When it's time to actually do the plug-in, all we have to do is push the amp up to these plugs and go ahead and plug it in. So let's take all this stuff to the closet. We don't need the amp yet. All we need are these 4 little plugs, and we'll go ahead and start wiring up our zones. We're back over here at the closet now, and you can see all of our wiring here for the multi-zone audio system hanging down. Every one of them has a pin on the end. I thought it would be good because the old switch had push-style speaker connectors. The new one has screws in it, so you just screw down on these tiny little screws, and these pins should fit perfectly right inside of these terminals here, I hope. Hopefully they don't get in the way of each other. If they're too, I'm seeing now they might not go, but I'm hoping they did. I spent a lot of time on this, but yeah, all I have to do right now is find zone 1 and 2. I don't really have to make zone 1 and 2 anything in particular, so really anything I want to, I can hook up to zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I can fix everything in the actual app, which I will show you guys later. So for right now, what we're going to do is go ahead and start wiring up our zones, and we're going to do that now, so stay tuned, and we're going to clean all this wiring up in the process so we can then paint the closet, because we are almost done with the prep work. We're just filling our last big hole right here, and then we'll be ready to paint. So let's get working on this wiring. test it first. Go grab a stool to put this amp on. We'll test it. So I didn't show you guys the back of the amp where the analog audio input is. It's basically a USB connection, and you purchase this Digit Now USB audio capture device, and that feeds analog into the Juke. That's how you get analog in. Now the Juke Plus, the new one, has built-in analog, but it's quite a bit more expensive. It also outputs more power. We do have a leak. All right, good morning guys. It is a fresh day and I wanted to come in here and show you guys exactly what I got done yesterday and what my plan is going to be for this morning. So yesterday we got a whole lot done. Basically, we got all the walls patched. You can see we filled a huge hole, but right up here where, good enough, where the wires were coming through when we moved them down there. We filled the hole where our subwoofer jack was up there, and we have basically everything ready now for paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape the floor off this morning. Notice we have our subwoofer jack chilling in here. We got our plate for our Ethernet in here, so we're ready for Ethernet as well. All we have to do now is tape the floor and go ahead and paint this room. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep for that right now. Supercar Street Racing, I was so excited to show you guys these carbon fiber seat rails, and then this happened. All right, ready to go.
Go, Bakery. Go, Bakery. Go, Bakery. Go, Bakery.
Is this your are you a cheerleader?
Why wouldn't I?
Are you trying to be a cheerleader?
Well, I am a cheerleader.
Oh, you are one. You're not trying to be one.
To you. To the gritty.
Okay guys, it is the next day and they have shipped me out a brand new set of seat rail covers, and here they are right out of the box, looking much better than the last set. And actually the last set also had a defect on the small rail, very small, but you could still see it. So basically, in order to install these, you have some 3M double-sided tape there. So what we will want to do is prep the seat rails first with some brake clean, and then peel off these and push them on the cart. So let's go do that now. Let's go prep the seat rails for the carbon fiber seat rail cover install. All right, here is the first rail. We got our brake cleaner right here. Put it on a rag. And just wiping off whatever possible dressing or anything else that could be on there. That's simple. Now we have our carbon fiber seat rail covers here. And this one goes on like this. Just like that. It kind of clicks on, so let's get the 3M tape off if we can. Kind of difficult. it's really tough to get. Dang. That is really hard. That's what she said. So difficult these days. Okay, I'm going to use some needle nose pliers here because I can't reach in there. I can't even use needle nose pliers. Oh, and the lights went on. Okay, guys, this thing is being there we go. I'm not going to peel it all the way off. But it is hard to get off. I mean, like, really hard. I have a little bit of fingernails. Doesn't help that these are trashed. This is absolutely ridiculous. One more. Why don't they have the ones that split down the middle? Alright, that one was a little easier. Alright, now we've got the sticky tape off, finally. Oh man, that sucked. And so we are just going to pop this on there and push it. And hold it. Keep some pressure on it for a minute. So it does not cover all the way over the seat rail. And it is all the way on. It does not cover the whole rail. And it's pushed all the way on. Huh. This side is a little bit gnarled up too. So yeah, so that's what it looks like installed. It does not cover the whole plastic. So if you're expecting it to, too bad. It's not wide enough to cover the seat. All right, round 2 of trying to peel off sticky tape. Oh man, this stuff is gonna drive me insane. You guys see how hard this is to get off? It is literally kicking my butt. Okay, I got one edge up out of 3. Please somebody tell me I'm doing this wrong. Alright, I got 2 out of 3 edges. Oh, that one was forgiving to me. Okay, here goes the other one. Again, it doesn't cover the whole seat rail. So, you can see right here on the inside, it does not cover the whole rail, which is kind of disappointing. But they are there. So yeah, overall, they're okay, but that, you see that? It doesn't cover most of the rail. Does on top, but not on bottom. All they had to do was make that a little bit wider. Hey guys, welcome back, and I wanted to just go over with you guys my Amazon shopping cart here for the upcoming audio install on the cart. And starting at the top of the list here in the shopping cart, we have the Invertec 500 watt power inverter. Now what this is going to do is going to allow me to actually hardwire a AC from DC to AC converter into the cart, and then have outlets available to plug in standard 110 volt items. And what I'll end up doing is probably mounting a actual house receptacle, like ones in the walls, on the actual cart, and run the power from these plugs here. So that is part of the list. Next up on the list, we have polyfill. Now this is actually for the inside of the speaker enclosure, and this dampens the speaker enclosure, and it's also going to go in the dash behind the 6.5-inch component speakers. Next, we have some Velcro here for holding various things on, like the Bluetooth adapter I'm going to be using to feed the amplifier, and I will show you that Bluetooth adapter separately. I already own it, so it's not in my shopping cart at this point. Probably don't need this anymore because the inverter has a USB outlet on it, but this was going to be to power the Bluetooth adapter for receiving Bluetooth audio from the tablet in the cart. So what this is for is these two RCA splitters connect to the output of the, I'll go ahead and show you the Bluetooth adapter. So Bluetooth adapter, and it's actually this one. Now if you notice here, it's got RCA outputs. We're feeding both a front channel full range, and we're going to feed a subwoofer input as well. So we're going to come off of this Bluetooth adapter with these Y adapters here and feed the inputs to the amplifier, one set to the front channel, one set to the subwoofer channels. Here we have some a crimping tool with some heat shrink connectors. I will need plenty of those for the power connections to 12 volts. Now these are terminal blocks for distributing power. Once we go from 48 volts, which the golf cart batteries produce, and we drop that down to 12 volts for all of our equipment in the cart, we will want a place to connect power and ground, and that's what all these are for. This will connect to the output of the 12 volt down converter, so to speak. Voltage reducer is what it's actually called. Now we have our front speakers. These are the Infinity Reference 6530CX, and they look like this. These will go in the front on the dash, in the speaker pods on the dash, and they have little tweeters here that I'm going to attempt to flush mount if I can find someplace big enough to put them. If not, they will surface mount somewhere. Let's hope. I haven't taken a good look at the dash, but we should have enough area available. Now we have our box. So this box is actually going to fit in the back of the golf cart between, so where people sit in the back and hang their feet down, there's a spot there for just storage, and this seems to fit perfectly. It will just hang over a couple of inches, but that's okay. It's not going to get in the way of anything. It'll hang over towards the back of the cart, but it won't get in people's way. It's going to hold a single 12-inch woofer, and we will stuff that with polyfill that I showed you earlier. Here we have our woofer. This is the SCAR Audio, and this is a dual 4 ohm voice coil woofer, so meaning it has 2 voice coils. You can see 1 voice coil there, 1 voice coil there. Those are 4 ohms. When you parallel these 2 voice coils, you get a 2 ohm load on the amplifier, and that is what we want. We have a mono channel on the amplifier, so we're going to load it with 2 ohms, which it is safe at 2 ohms. Here is our voltage reducer. This is going to take our 48 volts from the golf cart batteries, and it is going to produce 12 volts. And the only bad thing about these are they are not switched, so I am using a master on-off switch, which is in the list somewhere. Here is a good collection of wire connectors for connecting to the battery. So they have the copper connectors, and they have the heat shrink tubing to go over them, and then you crimp the end on or solder it in. I don't have a torch to be soldering, so I will most likely crimp and then heat shrink the ends on. Here's our battery disconnect switch. I'm going to use this from the output of the 48 volt to 12 volt reducer. I'm going to be able to switch off our 12 volt accessories with this one switch. So this will actually go before the 12 volt reducer, and we'll switch off 48 volts into the 48 volt to 12 volt reducer. Then out of the reducer we'll feed our terminals here. This is just cable loom, so this will dress up all the cabling and make it look really nice. So we have 2 sets of those here, one 1 inch wide and 1 1/2 inch wide. I'm not sure if that will work, but that is what we have now. So that's a look at what is being ordered tomorrow, and then we will start on the audio part of the golf cart. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to Supercar Street Racing.
Guys, good morning from Supercar Street Racing headquarters. We have an empty garage because the Tesla Model S Plaid is getting some work done to it. And we still have these Model S Plaid 19-inch Tempest wheels and aero covers that have not sold. They are for sale if anybody is interested, but they are in the way. And this box right here, right now, is going to save our life on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a rainy Friday morning. It has been raining hard all night long in Florida, but back closer to home and inside of the Supercar Street Racing garage, we have these heavy-duty hooks that we ordered from Amazon, and we're going to take a look at right now. There is the Supercar Street Racing golf cart chilling in the rain. It does not go out in the rain, but these hooks will save our life because we need to get these guys up in the air and off of the ground and onto that wall. Now here's a good look at one of the hooks, and you can see it is pretty sturdy looking, and I have read some reviews that it will easily hold a truck wheel and tire. So of course it needs to be put into the studs. It does come with this awesome nut driver and these kind of big bolts, and if you have drywall, they come with drywall inserts as well. So we will get a look at where we're going to put all this stuff. I had previously cleared out room here, and if you notice, there is a stud right there, and a stud right there. So we're going to try to get this wheel up as high as possible on this stud. And I already tried regular lag bolts and failed miserably. So all we need to do is really measure how far up. If we insert right here on the inside, we need to measure to the top of the tire, and that will let us know where to place our bolts. So if we get our measuring tape out here, we will see that it is about 6.5 inches from the wheel to the top of the tire, meaning the tire will go about right there. We don't want it to hit this shelf. So if we come down here a little bit, we should be able to put 2 wheels and tires easily. So we'll put the bolt in right there and see if that's going to do it. In order to accomplish this amazing project this morning, we're going to need my impact. And we have this brand new, barely used, I'm going to be using to put these into the wall. So we will go ahead and get set up to get that bolt in, and we'll be using this provided nut driver. Very convenient of them to provide this for us. Otherwise, you know, I have one, I'm sure, but it makes life easier. And then we just have to put it on the end of our DeWalt 20 volt, and it is all set up and ready to impact this guy right into the wall. So let's get that going right now. We have our heavy duty hanger bar here. We have our lag bolts here, and we probably want to make sure that they are level, even though there's probably no way not to make it level. But we can do the first one, and we'll just go right between the stud here, and we can always move it if it's not right. Oh yeah, that thing is in there good. Hopefully that's enough room for the top of the tire to not hit our shelf. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's grab our wheel and tire and see if we can actually hang it up. Yep, this is heavy. There it is. Now the question is, do we trust this for our Model S Plaid to be sitting right underneath this? I guess we're gonna have to. And in order for these arrow covers to go back on, you have to take out the center caps. We have successfully finished this project, but now in order to really finish it, we need to get our equipment back up on the wall and make room for everything that we need to hang. So let's do that now. Cleanup effort was successful. We have finished yet another project here, and it looks absolutely ridiculously cool on the wall there. Sort of a shrine to the Tesla Model S Plaid. And now, right here, right now, we are done with this project on Supercar Street Racing. Please support the channel by liking and subscribing, and click on the product links in the description when you purchase anything from Amazon. Not just these amazing hooks, but anything, and you will facilitate us making some money as things crash down behind me. Like I was saying, please like and subscribe. Please buy anything through any of our product links. Anything you buy on Amazon, if you click through one of my links first, I make a very small commission, and it allows the channel to grow and provide more entertainment and fun for you guys. Thank you once again for watching. Love you guys so much and appreciate all your support on Supercar Street Racing. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today we have Patricia behind the camera.
Hello.
And we have this special box right from China that I've been waiting for about a month. It's a special delivery. It's gonna look so good on the house. I can't wait to unbox this amazing crate with you guys today. So let's get going. Let's get this unboxed. All right, we're back on the channel today with Patricia behind the camera doing all the videography. And today we have this special box that came directly from China. This was purchased off Etsy, and you can tell right here that they have actually packaged this very nicely. It's made of plywood and has like 8 screws in it. So we have our DeWalt cordless drill today. We're gonna go ahead and open this right now and see what's inside because I'm super hyped to get this going. All right, we got the DeWalt cordless drill here. So first thing we have is a kind of a clue of what's in the box, and it is a template. If you look, it's literally not my address. That's not my address, but it's somebody's address. But there's a template in here first. There is a checklist here that shows you how to install this, and a nice bunch of instructions here on how to do this, which I'm really curious about. I've always wanted to do this, but I'm super nervous about doing it. This is one of the things I never wanted to do because you have to get it perfect. If it's not lined up perfectly,
it's gonna look weird. And then inside the box, this is apparently the transformer. So this is a power supply, basically. And if you don't know what this is already, you will hear pretty soon. But this is the power supply, and it looks to be high quality. I was thinking this was gonna be cheap, but the whole kit was about $400. And look, you get this nice, high quality, multi-pin power supply. And it looks like there's a hookup for each number, which is really cool. That's cool. Right? Very cool. Very, very cool. And then inside of this, we have our screws. So they gave us very long screws to put these in. And the nuts as well. You can see right there, got my name on it. This is from Etsy. There's a bunch of sellers that make these. I picked one that had good reviews, and I went back and forth with him for about 3 weeks and finally ordered. So these are the LED house numbers, and they are mounted with the screws right there. I still don't know how. So they give you the template for that though. So you put the template up on the wall, you level the template like this, so you get your level. Once you get your level, and that's how you get your numbers straight on the wall. If you don't get it exactly right, the numbers will look weird. So you got one shot, like Slim Shady.
Like Eminem.
Yep, just like Slim Shady, dude. Yeah, so basically, all you have to do is plug that in there, and then when you put it on the wall, it sits out from the wall so it glows on the background. So I have kind of an idea of where that's gonna go, but these look awesome. And I do like the fact that the fonts are like, and then the wire just goes through the wall. So basically, you're not gonna see anything but the number. $380, I think, for all of them. It's kind of the typical price for them. The actual plan is I'm gonna put this power supply on a smart plug, so it'll be controlled. Floats out a little bit, like maybe an inch, and so it backlights. It looks really freaking cool.
That's cool, yeah.
So let's go outside and see where this is gonna go. And the plan right now is to put the numbers right up here. They should fit right in that space, hopefully. It barely fits. You don't even have to like put screws in it. It's like,
Oh yeah.
you could just glue it there. To drill through to the other side inside the garage, and then pull the wire, pull the power all the way over to the outlet that's on the corner. So I'm gonna go above the garage door. I wish I could plug it in.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Got him! Got him!
Inside in the garage now, and I wanted to show you guys where this is gonna go. So Patricia, come check this out. So basically, above here to have to come through this side. The transformer will mount up here, and the power goes all the way over here to up there where I gotta still tie the wires up for the access point by our garage door opener, but that's gonna power it. It's gonna have a smart plug on it to turn it off and on with sunrise and sunset. So that's the current plan. How are we supposed to get this through the wall?
You have to drill a big enough hole.
You do. So here's the deal. See back here? You gotta drill. You have to drill 5 of these. It's gonna be hidden by the back of this. So when you put this up against the wall, that barely fits. These are like probably a ½ inch too big. And then you drill through, and then on the other side, we'll have the transformer up at the top, tied up nicely with all 5 of these going to it. We'll run an extension cord over. Okay, we're back in the garage now. It's very hot in here, but wanted to show you guys what the plan is in here without dying. But up here, these numbers are gonna be right on this side of the wall, so we're gonna have to drill through this for a couple of the numbers, we gotta go through this whole plate. But my plan is, come through here, mount the transformer right up here, just right here, up to the wall. We'll have all of our wires going there, and then we'll run a power wire up all the way over to our power right there, and then we will have a smart plug probably right here on the end of the power wire. That will be connected to Alexa, and it will come on at dusk. Come on at dusk and off at dawn, like the soffits and our new LED sconces. All right, we're back in the kitchen. Patricia has all of our house numbers connected, and here's a good look with all of the numbers. 5 connections to the power supply here, and all you do now is just take your lights. Patricia, show them how this would be laid out. So basically, that's what they're gonna look like at night from the road. They're very bright. I mean, you're gonna see these for sure. The contrast, the black with the white light, it's gonna look good. And also, the soffits are blue, it'll look just like that. And so that's what it looks like. And they sit out about that much so they backlight the house. Now, the next big job is getting the holes drilled and getting these things. I've already made a decision that they're gonna have to be wedged in because there's just no room. They barely fit anyway. And I think if I wedge them in and get a tube of clear silicone sealer and just go right behind them on the bottom and right behind them on the top here, and just put like a dab there, a dab there. They're never gonna move because they're wedged. Even, I think even with a wind, the only thing that sucks is we're gonna have 5 holes drilled through above my garage door, which I'm kind of stressed out about, but there's really
no other option.
There's no other option.
In front of our nice house numbers again, and you can see here are the mounting studs, and basically what you do is run them into the back of this. They screw in all the way, and then you simply drill a hole in the wall and these go right through it. All right, so we have a problem here, Houston. I don't have a big enough drill bit because this has to go through the stucco and all the way through to the garage. So that's fairly large. I would say that's probably a 1/2 inch, but I'm gonna check it right now. Let me go ahead and look at this and see what this is. All right, so on the end of these connectors, you're going to need a 3/4 inch bit to get through whatever surface. Mine is masonry, so I'm going to go ahead and order a masonry bit. This only goes up to, let's see, a 1/2. So we need a 3/4. Let's get online and order that now on Amazon so we have it. Checking out the actual studs is what I call these. These are the mounting. And the more you can get this off the surface, the cooler it looks. If you can get it to stand out like that, or even a little bit less, it's going to look awesome in 3D and it's going to project better on the house. But I think that one of these is just going to be money. I want it to be snug enough where I put a little epoxy on each one and then it just is perfectly straight and stands up on its own. We're going to go ahead and test on this box. Perfect. So now we know the size that we need for the actual masonry. We do have our template right here, and so basically we got our big bit in for going through the stucco. So this bit here will be how we get in the power supply wire, and we may have to wallow it out a little bit to get it through, but this right here hopefully is big enough to get this wire through all the way. Once we get through the stucco, we will have to drill through wood. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and put the template up, make sure that it's level, and go ahead and drill out all of our holes. So we have to drill out our small holes with our tile and masonry bit here. We have to drill our big power holes out, which are the red ones here. These are for the standard bolts. These are for the red ones. So we're going to drill all that out after we get the template up and leveled. That's also going to be tough because there is almost no room for this, and there might not even be enough room for this. I might have to cut the bottom of this template off to get it to flush mount up on the side of the house. Let's get out there and see what happens. All right, we're out in the front of the SCSR compound now, and the first thing that we have to do is find the center of this garage door. Okay, so I had to move the template down. There was absolutely no way to get the letters into the wall unless they were down. So I moved them down about 1/4 of an inch. I'm hoping this is level. I'm gonna grab my level and find out right now. I got all my holes drilled for everything, so all we have to do now is take the template off. Look at all of that destruction, and get my broom out, just clean this off, and then I'll have to blow off the driveway afterwards. But we have all our pilot holes run. Now we have to just hope and pray that we can get our numbers in there straight. Top holes were very difficult because the drill was on an angle. So I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get that in. We're going to find out right now. The epoxy plan didn't work out as much as I thought it would. The stuff got everywhere and dried really fast, so even though it says it sets up in 30 minutes, that stuff was set up in like 5. So I've got the Alex fast dry now. I'm just going to go ahead and caulk in all the holes up there and around the screws and see if I can do that without making a complete mess. So I'm going to get a bowl of water. Yo. So, all right. So the outside part is mostly done. It's just drying. So now I have to figure out the inside part. I think if I have any black caulk, I'm gonna put my black caulk in that hole right there. All those 5 holes. Then I'm gonna tie everything up really nice with wire clamps as far over here as I can, and then connect to the power right there. I need an extension cord though, and I ordered